We are on the old Cardfight area. We haven't been on Cardfight area in a minute because Vanguard Pro's been like on top of shit. But of course, this just got announced yesterday, so we had to try it out today. We are trying out Drajeweled Magnus. His name don't even fit on the card on Cardfight area. But we're gonna talk about the new support for Drajeweled. Well, the new important support, and then we threw a deck together. This is very tentative to change. I literally threw this together in like 5 seconds, and we're gonna go see if Magnus can just carry us into a victory. So if you guys enjoy the content, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's jump in and let's talk about Drajeweled Magnus. So let's start off with the ride line. We got Julius Draco Kid, Glow, cute. Jewel Core Dragon Glint. When this unit is rode upon by Demonic Stone Dragon, draw Jewel Neil Luster. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 cards with different grades from among them, put them to your show, shuffle your deck. Fire. I said it before, if you guys saw my episode review, I think this effect is disgustingly good, especially if you want to use this ride line for other cards. Just being able to just search out 2 different grades. I did think it was a little more powerful in the anime because I thought it was any two units, but different grades, it's fine. It makes sense for Drajeweled. Demonic Stone Dragon, Jewel Neil Luster. When this unit is rode upon by a grade 3 with Drajeweled in its card name, soul charge 1, and if your soul has a Jewel Core Glint, draw a card. A Jewel Core Dragon Glint, which is cool because you can play with any Drajeweled if for whatever reason you want to run a different one. Now we got the Mac Daddy himself, Jewel Embracing Dragon Fang Drajewels. That's actually not his name. It's like 4 colored fires, Drajeweled Magnus, some shit like that. Anyway, at the beginning of your ride phase, choose 2 cards from your drop, put them into your soul. At the beginning of your battle phase, if your soul has a card with a Drajeweled in its card name, all your front row units get 5,000 power. So yeah, we didn't know that part. That restriction is important because that means, and if you want to get that by turn 3, you have to find a way to soul charge a Drajeweled. Doesn't matter what Drajeweled it is, but you have to soul charge a Drajeweled. Then Auto Vanguard, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, soul blast 4 cards with different grades. Choose one of your opponent's Vanguards, and until end of turn, its power becomes 0. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets +1 critical. If this effect increases the critical and your damage zone has 4 or more cards, or you persona roll this turn, choose one of your rear guards with Demonic Jewel Dragon in its card name, and it gets auto rear guard once per turn. When this unit attacks, discard a card from hand. This unit's drive becomes 1, and it performs drive checks until end of battle. We're gonna skip straight to the other card, Demonic Jewel Dragon Geodraw. This is our other new card, grade 3. I do wish if this was a grade 2, it'd be nuts, but I guess balancing it out as a grade 3 makes sense. When this unit is put on the Guardian Circle, choose a grade 3 with Drajeweled's card name from your ride deck. You may reveal it. If you reveal a card or you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Drajeweled's card name, it gets 5,000 shield. So this thing can defend even as a grade 3. So in your hand, it's not a shieldless card, which is nice. Continuous. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Drajeweled's card name, this card gets all of the following. Auto. When this unit is placed on rear guard during your main phase, you may soul charge 1. Energy Blast 3, choose a grade 3 or less card from your soul with a different card name from this unit and call it to rear guard. And then auto rear guard once per turn. When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, if your damage zone has 4 or more cards, this unit's drive becomes 2 until end of that battle. So yeah, Geodraw gets a superior call from the soul. So with Drajeweled Magnus, you can set up the soul to be able to superior call. And then of course, you can actually have it gain its own twin drive on the rear guard if you combine it with Drajeweled Magnus. Fire set of cards. Also, so you guys know, I did look it up. The only demonic jewel dragons we have are this grade 1 that is not good. It's for Drajeweled Masks. Our ride line grade 2, and then a bunch of grade 3s. All of the Drajeweleds, Restore Galar, and Geodraw. So maybe we find a way to play Restore Galar, but as of right now, I'm not. So that tells you the targets for Drajeweled's effect. Anyway, those are our new cards. I'm going to run through the deck list real quick that I came up with. We obviously have our ride line. We have 4 persona rides. Trigger lineup, we didn't want to draw too much with draw triggers because of deck out, though this deck doesn't soul charge too fast. So some of the soul charges are from the deck. I'm not from the deck or from the drop. So, but we'll try it with the draw with the front triggers for now. I went with Red OT because we're going to have a front row that's going to restand. We have a million restanders, so we're always going to have a standing rear guard when the Vanguard swings. Granted, this deck doesn't call out a rear guard on its own sometimes, so I could see an argument for other OTs, whether it be the Dark States to have him swinging for 3 damage every turn, or Blue OT to get cards back, even Yellow OT to draw cards and retire, or Red OT I'm sorry, blue or purple OT to heal. I could see this deck being able to play all of them, but for right now, I want to try it with the red OT. PGs, 1 Amethyst for either defense, because we're going to be soul blasting a lot, or because this deck doesn't have any counter charge. And until I get a hand on it and see how much it counter blasts, I want to have at least 1 counter charger. So we probably don't need to play 4 of this. We're playing Wise Demonic Lordling Varpula. So what this does, for anybody that doesn't know Drajeweled, when you soul blast 4 or more cards at the same time for the cost of your Vanguard's ability, which is on Vanguard Swing, you put this into the soul, you draw a card, then you choose one of your grade 4 cards from your hand, reveal it. If you reveal a card, or you have a grade 4 or greater Vanguard with Drajeweled in its card name. Choose one of your rear guards, and if your rear guard did not stand by a card's ability this turn, stand it. So, we're playing the grade 4. That's why we're running this guy. Granted, we're only playing it at 2, so if this could very much come out. But we'll talk about the grade 4 when I get there. 1 Elementaria Sanctitude. We're playing the different Elementaria Sanctitude, where basically if your opponent has a crest other than the energy generator, you can play it for free, as opposed to Elementaria Sanctitude, because we are playing the grade 4, and if we end up on the grade 4, we can't even use Elementaria Sanctitude. I am playing for Demonic Stone Dragon, Rockagore. This guy's been around for a while. When he attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, if your soul has 4 or more cards with different grades, he gets 10,000 power, and then until end of turn too, so that matters. And then auto rearguard when you soul blast 4 or more cards at the same time for the cost of your Vanguard's ability. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, counter blast 1, stand this unit. Falcracia is just a good beat stick. We really only care about her first skill, which is, well, actually we can use both. When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, chooses up to 1 Dark States card from your drop, and this unit gets 5,000 power until the end of battle for each of its grade, and then you put the chosen card into soul. This also goes really, really good with this guy that we talked about, Varpula, because she is a massive beat stick and gets a ridiculous amount of power. And then second skill, auto rearguard at the end of your turn. If your Vanguard is grade 4 or greater, put this unit into the soul and draw a card. We do not use energy for shit. The only card that uses energy is Geodrawl, so I figured we should play Tiskar. This is our energy cycler. When it's discarded or played on the Guardian Circle from hand, we can counterblast 1 or energy blast 3 to draw a card. And then its other skill is if we Persona Road and we call it to rearguard, we can counterblast 1 or energy blast 3 to soul charge 1. She gains 5k and boost. And then of course we have Lithos Salgour. This is our newest grade 2. This came out last season. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Drajeweled in its card name, energy blast 3, draw a card. I forgot that's an energy blast, so we might change some ratios later. When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, if your soul has 4 or more cards with different grades, this unit gets 10,000 power till end of turn. And then when you soul blast 4 or more at the same time, if the cost of your Vanguard's ability with Drajeweled in its card name, counterblast 1, stand this unit. Basically the same thing as Rockgour, except that this doesn't care if you're on Drajeweled, because if you're a grade 3. 5 Regalis, usually the best Regalis piece of order if you have space for a generic, because you can just dig for our restanders. Geodraw, we're going to try out Geodraw at 4. It's only at 4 because I want to be able to play the card, not because I think the card needs to be at 4. And then of course we have Drajeweled Ignis. I could definitely mess with some of these ratios. I might take Tiskar out if I feel energy clashing too much, because now we have 3 cards that use energy, which is a lot, which I don't like. So we'll see how it goes. No, we won't. All right, made a quick edit. So we're taking a page from the anime. I actually put Ignis up to 3, and we're playing 3 copies of Focalor, because we do have 8 cards that energy blast 3. And she energy charges 1, and then if we energy blast 3, we can use her for more draw power. So yeah, quick change on that one. So we got rid of Tiskar. All right, guys, this is the deck. Let's go try it out. Oh wait, grade 4. For anybody that doesn't know Ignis is nuts. Has to be written from a Drajeweled, obviously. At the beginning of your battle phase, you choose 2 cards from your drop, you put them in the soul. Then if your soul has 4 or more cards of different grades, your front row gains 15,000. And then when you're paying the cost for this ability, you may soul blast cards with Drajeweled in their card name as any grade, not just grade 3 or grade 4. So yeah, that matters. When this card attacks, you soul blast 5 cards with different grades. So you need all grades, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Retire all of your opponent's back row rear guards until the end of turn. This unit gets +1 critical, and you increase or decrease all your opponent's front row powers to 0. Yeah, this card is nuts. I hate this card. Oh, and it has built-in triple drive. Yeah, because it's a grade 4. All right, this is the deck. Let's go play. All right, guys, we got a game, and we're going second. So let's see. Our hand is not good. We're gonna keep Litho Saga. We're gonna send the rest back. All right. So quick segue while our opponent does their first turn. Reason I'm deciding to play Ignis, besides the fact that Ignis is really strong, we wanted more Drajewel targets to try and get Drajewel into the Soul turn 3. So yeah. Oh look, of course it's the mirror match. Drajewel, people like Drajewel, so I'm not surprised it's a mirror. This is one of the draw a card. If you have a grade 3 get a Vanguard Drajeweled's card name, this unit gets 5,000 power. I don't like that card. Alright, let's go. We're gonna draw for turn. I haven't played this simulator in a while, so let's see. We want to keep the PG. Honestly, I kind of want to get rid of Drajeweld, but I don't want to regret it. You know what? We can get Drajeweld back from the drop, so yeah, we'll do that. So we're gonna ride, get our energy crest. Energy charge 1 second, and we get to draw for the starter. Ooh, good top deck, good top deck. I think we're just gonna swing. Yeah, we're gonna swing. Grade 2. That means we can call one of them. But I don't think I can draw with them until we're at grade 3. That's the downside. Turn 3 is going to be rough, so we want to be defensive. I do get 5 attacks turn 3, where he does not, because we are at grade 3. As a matter of fact, I can actually use this to draw more cards, because we're probably not going to kill him turn 3, let's be real, which means we have to kill him turn 4. So maybe we use him turn 3 and save some of our restanders for turn 4. I think I'm going to guard this even though he has that. Yep. Word. Alright, so we're going into turn 3 with no damage. Which, well, his turn 3. I don't want to have to discard one of these, but I kind of gotta. Got to. Alright, so now we'll look at top 5. Oh, alright, what do we have in the soul? We have a grade 0, grade 1 in the soul. So we need extra grades. So let's put... We'll put Rock Hour into the soul. And you know what? We'll put Fire Regalis too. That gives us our call target for Geodraw, so we don't need to hold on to as much. And then we'll go. That's a downside. Like this deck doesn't really have much of an early game, huh? All right, he's no guarding, and we got Elementaria Sanctitude. All right, 2-0. Let's see what I can do here. All right, so we know he's playing Magnus as well, because he's playing Varpula. You would only play that if you're playing the grade 4. Because in fact, literally doesn't work without it. I forgot to put the Ace unit in. Well, that would be just another card that Energy Blast. So win some, lose some. It's all right. It's my fault. I forgot. I didn't think about it. I don't see him doing anything too crazy this turn because I don't think he can actually draw a card, then choose one of your grade 4. Oh, so this one doesn't care. The grade 1 doesn't care if your opponent's at grade 3. That's funny. But Little Sagaro can't restand. He would basically need Varpula plus the grade 4 in hand. Interesting. Do I could also call a Jewel Core. Sorry, I'm just planning out my next turn. Because like if I'm gonna play Geodraw, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna call. 15, huh? I want to guard this because he's gonna put me down to 0. Yeah, we'll guard this. Maybe draw triggers are better. All right, we're gonna no guard this. Obviously, we're gonna go down to 0. So 2, 1, 0. There you go. Obviously, we're gonna no guard this. It's for 1. Huh? Oh, Little Salgar doesn't care. All right, so I'm wrong. So Litho Salgar can restand regardless of my grade. I see, said the blind man. Oh, damage, right. No, Ignis. Oh, Rock cares about my grade 3. Got it. I basically have to eat all of this because I have no defense. All right, we want to save our PGs for his next turn because his next turn is going to be the rough one. All right, let's go. Stand and draw. What am I discarding for ride here? I have no idea. I guess Little Salgar. Yep. Oh, I should have did Rock. Stupid. All right, so grade 2 skill, we soul charge 1 and we draw a card. All right, just soul charge draw. Soul charge if your soul has jewel. Okay, cool. All right, let's go main phase. Let's try out this new grade 3. Let's go Geo draw. Skill. Energy Blast 3. We're gonna call Rock. And we do not have a Drajeweled in the soul, so we do not get a power boost, which does kind of blow. Alright, at the end of the I'm gonna call. This is gonna gain 10k, this is gonna gain nothing. So we're gonna call it here. Skill, energy charge 1. Do I need to use energy for anything else? I don't think so. So I will just go Energy Blast 7 to draw. Alright, now we're gonna go battle phase. This is gonna gain 10k. And he gonna swing. That's fine. Then we're gonna go swing, skill. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just in case we need the beat stick to call. Maybe I should have put more grade 1s in. And then skill. He's gonna get a crit. And then he's gonna give skill the Geo draw. And then skill, kind of blast 1, restand. So 1 to pass. Oh wait, doesn't this gain extra shield? It gains 15, so it's 25. So 2 to pass. Damn, that's rough. First check, second check. Why not? Oh, 4 damage. All right, now we're gonna go 20 to Vanguard. And then we're gonna go 21 to Little Salgar. He's probably gonna guard it. Yep. Okay, and then we're gonna go skill, retire off, and draw. All right, let's not get our asses whooped here. I made many misplays. I forgot I have to, in order to get the drive checks, I have to be at grade 4. I mean, not grade 4, I have to be at 4 damage. So that's a little bit of a downside. Does he have Persona Ride? I also have Persona Ride. So it's gonna be an interesting turn. Oh, he's using Geo Draw. Alright, so he's getting a 4 attack turn, but he's getting the extra drive checks. Thankfully, we have 3 PGs in hand, so I think we're chilling. Alright, so his firm is also going to have the plus 5k, which is a little annoying. Actually, this is gonna be a 35k swing now that I'm thinking about it. How do I want to chance the critical? That's the question. I mean, I'm probably just gonna guard this, right? 45 is a lot, though. It's alright, we'll take it. Ooh, that helps a lot. No, it doesn't, because he's gonna reduce me to 0. Fuck. Wah, wah, wah. Alright. So of course, given skill to Geo, we're gonna go perfect guard. And we're gonna discard Falcracia. Fuck. Now, a smart player would give the critical to Little Sargauer. Because this already has the threat of a twin drive. So, it's like, it makes more sense to give it to Little Sargauer, so that way, it's like you have to chance, okay, do I want a chance I'm getting a trigger? Or do I want a chance, you know, Little Sargauer, knowing I have to swing with a crit because I know I have to guard it. We'll just go like this and discard heal. All right, and then we'll take the 35. Okay, so now we're gonna ride phase, draw. Hold on. I prefer dark. All right, so we're gonna Persona Ride here. He only has 6 cards in hand, so we have a chance here. I wish I had the grade 4. If I had the grade 4, this would be an amazing turn, because we'd be able to get the twin drive and 5 attacks. So now I have to pick: do I want to get double twin drive or do I want to get 5 attacks? Fuck. All right, let's try and dig. Maybe we can get lucky with Little Sargauer. Nope. Oh well, that sucks. Do I even? Oh, I forgot to put 2 cards in Soul. Fuck. I hate trying to figure out new decks on the fly, but I was in such a rush this morning. So we got a grade 1. Kind of forgot to do that. When you Soul Blast 4 more cards at the same grade, I'm screwed because I'm gonna lose power as soon as I Soul Blast 4. That sucks. Then choose up to 1 grade 4. Okay, so I can use this just as a draw card, even if I don't have it in the soul. Battle phase, swing. We need to draw cards. Oh, he gets 10k, I forgot. Alright, now I'm gonna swing, skill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 5k to everybody. I forgot to do that. I should have swung with that first. Counterblast. Stand. Give the crit. Skill to Geo. And then we'll do this too, just to get the extra draw. Wow. Alright, twin drive. First check. Front trigger's awesome. Second check. Heel trigger's also awesome. We'll put it here. We want him to not guard that. So we'll heal 1. Now we'll go swing, skill. I can discard a card. I'm gonna discard right, twin drive. First check. Second check. Damn. And then 40k over here. All right. He's got 4 cards. We have a perfect guard, but we're at 4 damage. 4 damage against Drajeweled is scary. Cool thing about Ignis in this deck is that start a ride phase, we're going to put 2 cards from drop into soul. Then we can ride Ignis and start a battle phase, we'll put 2 cards into soul. So we'll get 5 cards basically for doing nothing. All right, we got another 4 attack turn coming. This is going to suck. Especially since I don't think he's seen that many triggers. Yeah. And now he's at 4 damage, so now he can get all his drive checks. I don't know if I like Bifrons in this deck yet. I do think I need to put more grade 1s because this is disgusting that I have 2 grade 2s here and no boosters. So I think we cut out Falcracia for more boosters. I also have like no soul, so I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the soul there. And Bifrons might be the fix for that. I just worry about counterblasts. If I keep it to like a 4 attack deck instead of a 5 attack deck, then we should be okay there. All right, let's go 33, 38, and 5k here. All right. Thankfully we have OT, so that helps us defensively as well. All right, he's gonna do the skill. All right, so 26. If I go, I think we live this turn because I'm gonna go 30, 45. That's 2 to pass. Oh, 40 is 2 to pass. Oof. Nice play. I still think he should be giving the critical to Lithosaur, because now if he gets unless he gets a critical on this one, I can just take the last attack. Let's go. We have a great hand now that I'm looking at it. I'll go Peachy. If he gets the OT, he wins, but it's only if he gets the OT. Nope. All right, word. And now because he didn't give the crit here, this is a non-threat. That's fine. Because we have Rock in the back row. All right, we're gonna stand, draw, kill. What do we have? We have a grade 1 in soul, so we're gonna put you into the soul, and we're gonna put. We'll put a grade 2 into the soul. Then we're gonna ride Ignis. We're gonna go main phase. We're gonna see if we can dig for a grade 1, get some boostage. Where it be. I know I soul blasted it. Where is it? Look at top 5. Word. Let's call it here? Question mark? Yeah, we'll call it there. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Swap around. And then Lithosaur from hand, skill, and you blast 3, draw a card, and we are good to go. Now start a battle phase, skill, whoops. All right, so we're gonna put 2 into the soul. We need all 5 grades. So, well, we have a draw jewel. Draw jewel can be anything. So let's get a grade 0 and another grade 3. So we'll put a grade 0 to soul. And we'll put Lithosaur in case we need it. So let me just double check. Make sure we have 5 grades. Grade 2, grade 0, grade 3, grade 1, grade 4. All right, we're good. 15k to the front row. Bloop, and then these guys gain 10k. Bloop. Bloop, and I forgot to energy charge off of this. So I should have one more energy. All right, battle phase. We're gonna go 35 to Vanguard. All right, that's 38. Now we're gonna go 43 to Vanguard. Oof, and then retiring the back row is gonna hurt too. All right, 5k more. Which pretty much means he's not blocking any of my attacks once he goes down to 0. I think he's banking on getting a damage trigger to try and help him defend. Swing, skill. All right, we got grade 2, grade 0, grade 1, and grade 2, grade 0, grade 1, or grade 3, grade 1, and grade 4. And then skills. Counterblast each, and they both stand. And then this has triple drive. Does it have a crit? It does. The rear goes to 0-2. All right, so we need to get a critical. Well, no, because if our 2 rear guards hit. So triple drive. 1, 2, heal trigger. We'll take that. Let's recover the Drajeweled. Oh, that. And then 3. There's the critical trigger. Yeah, let's just go here. If he has a PG, he got the PG. Let's see. Does he have a PG? It's either he has the PG of the game because he just used the OT to guard. He does have the PG. All right, cool. And then we're taking out the rear guard. Since we can't kill him anyway. All right, we're chilling. I feel much safer now. 1 card in hand. One card in hand with 1 counterblast. We have a PG and OT in hand. Like I said, the big misplays he was making was that Lithosargauer. What a top deck. He didn't PG, he didn't Persona Ride though. He can still get the extra drive checks. I'm gonna try to hold on to my copy of Ignis to re-ride so I have more cards in Soul. I think that's the only thing that's wrong with my builder now is I don't have much Soul generation. Let's see what his Soul looks like. He does have Ignis, 0-1, yeah. He's good on using both skills. The 5k to the front row and the reduce my power. But can he get any extra attack? Wow! The last card he saved in hand was a Lithosargauer, that's crazy. Wow, 1 card in hand and it was Lithosargauer. What a top deck. He top decked into this to get his extra drive checks and he top decked into Lithosargauer for 4 attacks. That's crazy. Crazy work. All right, 25, 1 card guard. We're definitely guarding that. 18, he's using skill, so we're gonna lose 13. Counterblast 1, restand. All right, 18. This is putting me up to 15. I don't want to fuck this up. He has a critical, so if he hits 1 crit, we die. So you know what? I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna guard this, and then I'm gonna take Geo. He got a heal. Wow, this game is crazy. And he got the critical. Fuck, now. Okay, now I have to block Geo. Because one critical wins the game. Alright. Perfect guard. Discarding Geo. I'm gonna discard the trigger. Because he's probably gonna swing at my rear guard, let's be real. Yeah, he's definitely swinging at my rear guard. With me at 1 damage. Yep, called it. Called it. Alright, stand and draw. Can I get enough soul to use my... Oh yeah, we got enough. We got enough because we have Geo in hand. So we're gonna go call, skill, soul charge 1. It basically don't matter what grade it is. 0, 1, 2. Then we're gonna go call. Battle phase, skill. So we have 0. We have a 1, a 2, and a 4. We need 3 and 0. So we'll go 0 and Drajeweled. To the soul. Front row gains 15. I don't get any drive checks. I forgot. It's alright. Alright, let's go. He gets 10k power off his own skill. And yeah, that's it. So we're gonna go 35 to Vanguard. He did get 3 triggers, so he does get, we know he has a draw. Well, no, he discarded the crit, so he has a draw, a heal, and a PG, I believe. +1 intercept. Here's the PG, and there's the draw. So he has a heal left. All right, we're gonna go swing. There's another PG. All right, so he's not planning on guarding the rest. All right, skill. He used the other Elementaria. Probably the same reason I did, because we have a grade 4 in the deck. Basically, if we end up on Magnus, we can't use the other Elementaria Sanctitude. So I get a crit. He goes down to 0. This restands. And then skill. This goes to soul. We draw and stand. Technically, I have to do the grade 1 first and then Lithal Sargour. Front row goes to 0. But yeah, the grade 1 specifically says if you did not stand. So I would have to stand Geodraw first. All right, triple drive. First check. Second check. Front trigger's crazy. Third check. No damage triggers either. Boop. GG. Great game. Honestly, really good game. It does suck that it was a mirror match, because mirror matches do get a little boring, but you did get to see a little bit of both sides of the deck. And we already know what we're going to switch up going forward. All right, guys, here's a quick look at this first iteration of the deck. Again, we already know we're changing Falcracia to add in some more grade 1s. I think we would have, if we could have had it back, we could have hit some better numbers. But consistency, it was pretty consistent. We have 2 different rear guards that help us get extra attacks. Geodraw is actually really cool. We went into Ignis for triple drive. Getting 5 drive, well, you can't get 5 drive checks, but you get what I'm saying. It's like your grade 3 turns, you're getting 4 drive checks. Your grade 4 turns, you're still getting your triple drive. And it felt really nice. I just need to make sure I add in some extra cards to help with the soul. And our opponent did run out of counterblast in that last turn. He would have only had counterblast because he got the heal. Otherwise, he would have sat at 4 with no damage. So, gotta be careful with the counterblasts in this deck. Anyway, guys, let me know how you feel about the new Drajeweled support down in the comments. I would love to hear your ideas. Let me know what you guys think I should switch up. If you think I'm going too hard in one direction, let me know down in the comments. I want feedback. If you guys want to check me out on social media, those links are down below. If you guys want to see me play some Cardfight Vanguard live, next Cardfight Vanguard stream will be next Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always, I would love to have y'all. That's it from me. Catch you guys in the next video. Later.
for this. I got demons on my side, you ain't high like this. I got reason to believe, I don't need it from my gifts. Only I can change the world and it go like this.